playing these other video games. Okay, talking about bad writing. It's gonna give me talking about. It's gonna give me talking about how shitty The Boys season 5 was written. Like holy fucking actual shit, the bed moment. I didn't see it. I haven't heard good things though. Story is quite generic. Coming of age, living up to the mantle, rookie gets respect from the elders. Type shit. Also, all the other Spider-Men are just dicks. Like, they just fuck up. What, like 14-year-old who has had his powers for less than a week? Yeah. The great responsibility of dog walking a kid. Like, at least run the ones, but instead they run him 6'1". Yeah, true, actually. That is true. Spin a shot and let you punch the like Popeye and you got once and never again? Yeah. That's part of the movie is the what's up danger scene. Like, it's cool how he breaks the glass because he's still only on a little. That could be a short film. Yeah. Everyone's favorite green one is kale. I love peas. Is that crazy? I'm a bad boy. Okay. Just about ready. Publish the YouTube streams. Like broccoli? True. Yep. I actually quite like kale, to be honest. Five-second rule. That's alright, it's only sewage on the floor. Hello, YouTube. My favorite green is actually eggs and ham. Okay, bro. I take everything. Certified gallywag moment. Know that. Only time for House Flipper 2. I got the worst news. Hello, YouTube. Okay. Discord message. What happened? Ah, yes. Is Explode there? It might have been him. Someone suggested watching, there's this 9-minute video about game balance as a general topic. That I have seen because Coach Mills wanted me to have a look at it, actually. But, thought it might be good to look at tonight. Be a bit of fun. Give it $1.50. Thanks, Bacon. Thank you, Twin. How many subs to play House Flipper 2? I don't know, like 400? Alright. Let me see House Flipper 2 though. Looks kind of elite. Darn. How you doing, ass? Ass. That's crazy, Azareth. I'm good, Chloe. How you doing? Hello, Carrie. Oh, we're just getting started. You're not going to play 007 First Light? Would many people actually want to see that? Just making sure the chats are connected. Wolf. Me, yeah. Both went through. Nice. Cool. So... could care less about Mr. Bond. Word. Okay. It's freezing in here. Give me a sec. Weekend Surge. HR? What the yap topic? So there was not a massive thing I had prepared, but the title's not correct. Oh. That's also not the right one. Where is it? Here we go. Username is Saint Indigo 007 because the first game I ever played was GoldenEye 007. Damn. I don't remember the first game I ever played. I was young. It would have been... It might have actually been a Mario game. It's... potentially. Okay. Who DM'd me? What up? Are you ranking? Okay, chat. Should be a fun one. I think we'll start with the balance video. Where is it? Finally, something good. The most low resolution, obvious change they could have made is finally happening. Thank you for that. You seen the Deep Rock roguelite? I haven't looked into it. Could be good. Is that music coming from here? Very average at the moment. Damn. Okay. I think I get step chat in here as well. Unforge. All right. Welcome all. Boom. This is a video. This is a huge video. It's old. It's 9 years old. Um, called Analysis: Why We Should Buff More Than Nerf. I already have some thoughts about this one. I haven't seen it for a bit, but yeah, it was recommended in chat, and it was originally sent to me by Coach Mills, and I think it's an interesting topic. So yeah, let's have a look. Hold on, do you have audio? Here we go.
In the lifespan of nearly every competitive game, there comes a player that's so dominant that they ruin it for everyone. The man who broke basketball was Lakers legend George Mikan. At 6 feet 10 inches, his unbeatable defensive strategy was to stand near the basket and stop any shot that was about to go in. You might be surprised that there wasn't already a goaltending rule in place, but before the 1940s, the thought of anybody able to reach high enough to goaltend was unfathomable. In fighting games, rule changes usually come in the form of nerfs and buffs. Anyone with a Twitter account following fighting gamers knows that having a fruitful conversation about character balance can be difficult. It's no surprise given how subjective and personal it is. It's hard to state your opinions on fairness without looking biased, and if you do it too much, you start looking like a crybaby.
Something I want to say about, God, there might be another video that I think would be good to point out. I think it's the Path of Exile, one of the co-creators. Started putting out some content on YouTube, just talking about some like game design topics, and stuff that I learned when I was studying game design and when I studied UX design afterwards. One of the core things, or like something that was very sort of formative for me, was the stuff I took away from how people interact with technology and with games. Particularly when getting trained in UX stuff, there's so much. UX was like a 3-piece process in like a ideation, testing, and prototyping, basically, as in getting a bunch of ideas together for a product, testing a bunch of things, and then prototyping off of those things and iterating that way and repeat testing. But the testing methodology was quite interesting because usually how you test stuff, or ideally how you would test stuff for like products or a website or whatever, is you try to have people go through it in front of you. Not survey them, not ask them questions, and not guide them. You want to put it in front of them and see how they act. Because when you ask people how they feel or think about something, or what they would change, they're going to give you shit. They're going to give you nothing worth using. It's never accurate. People, users, not just players of the game or whatever, are really good at helping you identify a problem. They aren't good at helping you solve it. And it also can disrupt your actual vision for your product or whatever. Yeah. Anyway.
This is about the time when someone steps in and says, adapt. Not only does adapt make for a badass t-shirt, it's a powerful attitude that shows how resilient you are in the face of any challenge. And that was precisely the attitude of the Fort Wayne Pistons when faced with Mikan and the Lakers. Their strategy against the most OP player in basketball was to make a quick lead early on and play keep away from the other team until the time ran out.
This is the most like deadlock macro play earn, like
until the time ran out. It worked, and the Pistons beat the Lakers 19-18 in the lowest scoring game in NBA history. Of course, this was only possible because there was no shot clock at the time, and as you might have guessed, this is why they made one. In the end, the goaltending rule nerfed Mikan, but the shot clock rule actually buffed him by making the teams have to deal with him. Why would they make a rule that benefits Mikan? Because the ultimate goal of nerfing and buffing isn't to balance, but to make a game that's fun to play and watch.
I think he has immediately posited something here that is interesting to say at best. Or like sus to say at best, maybe. Why is it ever the goal to make a game that's fun to watch? I feel like that is a specific subgenre of games.
Thing isn't to balance, but to make a game that's fun to play and watch. People wanted to watch and play basketball, not professional hot potato. I think focusing on balance
But it is professional hot potato. Let's make no mistake. All right. I feel like you can say that, but I think the simplest thing to say about that basketball change is like it's forcing the teams to interact because they were optimizing not interacting into the gameplay loop, basically. Like
hurt a game in a similar way to how focusing on money too much can lead to an unhappier life. Business scholars call this media maximization, which Raj Raghunathan describes as the propensity to forget all about the end goal one wants to achieve and to pursue instead the means or mediums to that end goal. Just like how money is worthless by itself because it's paper and metal, balance is also worthless by itself. Street Fighter 1 is the only Street Fighter to be perfectly balanced, but it's boring because you can only play as two characters who...
I feel like he essentially sort of throws a few things in here like this here, or balance is useless on its own. But it's like, well, actually this statement is useless on its own. Like, we can use the same thing there, bro. Like, what is the point of saying balance is useless on its own? Because anything in a game will be useless on its own. That's not the point. Balance is quite literally a word that is about balancing at least, I'm guessing, at least two things, but in games it's going to be multiple things to help the systems work in harmony towards some sort of goal that's likely to do with, I think if you ask the general person, some nebulous idea of what's fun or not.
Balance is also worthless by itself. Street Fighter 1 is the only
balls
Street
are
Fighter
useless
to
on
be
their own, bro.
perfectly balanced, but it's boring because you can only play as two characters who fight exactly the same. Obviously, this isn't the 5-5 utopia everyone's imagining, and it's because we want to see a diverse set of characters and movesets. Balance updates are ways to increase the frequency of underrepresented characters and reduce overrepresented ones, but there are different ways of going about this. One way is to buff the weak. Buffs are exciting and...
You all know how I'm going to feel about this one.
One way is to buff the weak. Buffs are exciting and fun, and it's why we have Marvel. Buffs are so awesome, it kind of feels like a Faustian bargain that'll bite us in the ass later if we wish for too much. But I thought about it, and the worst thing that can happen if everybody gets way too buffed is this. This is a hacked version of Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition made by
Guys, a hacked version of Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition is not the worst thing that can happen if you buff everyone too much. Like, I'm sorry.
Enterprise Taiwan, and it was called Street Fighter 2 Rainbow Edition. You've got homing fireballs, instant teleports, unlimited air specials, shape-shifting, and yoga flames coming out of knees. Basically, every character got buffed to the point of absurdity, and while it's a pretty dumb game, it was kind of fun, and I remember dropping in some quarters to play it back in the day.
Yeah, but it's like you remember it was kind of fun back in the day, and that was it, because you picked it up, you played it for a little bit, you consumed it, and you moved on. Like, that's fine, but like none of the balance part of that equation is going to have anything to do with it, and it's not important to that experience. And matter of fact, like, any novelty at that level and some of the spectacle would have helped, absolutely. You know, especially in childhood when you play something that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I get it, but these aren't built to last. And that's the point.
Where else can you do hands Hadouken into jab, teleport, cross-up, standing fierce? The game might have been dumb, but it innovated many of the fighting game...
No, that is the point. That is the point. The game might have been dumb. Yes, the game was dumb. And the longer you play a dumb game, the less you're going to play a dumb game. That's just it, bro.
Concepts we see today. Rainbow Edition was actually the catalyst that inspired Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting, which also featured a faster speed, air specials,
What happens when the absurdity gets optimized? Thank you. And by the way, like, to me, it sounds like this is almost like impossible to optimize the absurdity or whatever. Like, everyone's going to have like some spam ability with zero cooldown that you just lock someone in a corner and they just explode and die. Like, it feels like the game's so broken that you can't even optimize it. It's just the button masher. And it's like, well, this is barely a game. Like,
teleport for Dalsum,
hey,
a fireball for Chun-Li, and a sales figure of over 4 million copies on the SNES alone. The reason why Rainbow Edition was so interesting and influential wasn't because they just made everyone do more damage and move faster. It was because they gave the characters new abilities and new options. Now,
yeah, sure. I doubt he's going to quantify new options or this adding options or decision paths or depth or anything. Guys, it is because they made them faster and stronger. It's like whenever you've played your first modded or hacked game when you were younger, oh my god, the hours you could get out of that. Like the first time you had that silly novelty slop crap, like so good, bro. Like, what keeps coming to mind for me was Halo CE, right? But freezing the game and throwing 1,000 grenades in the air and then unfreezing it and watching them all hit an elite also isn't being done to another player. But like, I wouldn't really enjoy doing that now. Like, I'd do it for maybe an hour or two, or if it was a stream game, maybe I'd have some fun with it. Like, but
just imagine what it would be like if instead of Rainbow Edition, they made a hack called Gray Edition where everybody was nerfed to absurdity. No more specials, no more combos, no more throwing. We've actually already played this game in 1984. It was called Karate
Orwell?
Champ, and it's one of the most honest and balanced fighting games ever made. Nerfing is a good tool for balancing, but it's no secret people generally don't like it. Even Capcom
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. I feel like, there's probably some video essay I can put out at some point in my lifetime about balancing of novelty and actual game health, because I think that's a really, really big thing that live services struggle and or fail to do. But look, man, Season 5 patch. How much community uproar is it going to take to undo the damage of Marvel Rivals Season 5, bro? And it's because they just willy-nilly gave everyone all these new toys that it's going to feel crap and is a quality of life nerf to take all of them away. But holy shit, did they make tanks way more broken and uninteractive and generally less healthy for the game on the whole in Season 5. And yeah, buffs were fun and silly at the time, but bro, tanks have the same fucking attitude and experience now.
Acknowledge this in a PowerPoint slide that's been floating around last year. But why do we dislike nerfs so much even if we understand it's meant to balance the game? Well, psychologically, humans and even apes are prone to what's known as loss aversion. Loss aversion is a theory that suggests that losses hurt twice as much as gains feel good.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I feel like this is an overgeneralization. You can say this about a lot of stuff. I feel like this is probably, like, you can say this, I guess. Is something you play getting nerfed an actual loss to a person, though, really? Like, what's the experience happening to the player? Because a lot of nerfs can be something that the player intellectualizes if it's not something that barely even affects the character, but you know they've been nerfed, you know?
For example, imagine I offer you to play a game of heads or tails where if it lands on tails, you lose $10. How much money would you have to win on heads for you to be willing to play this game? Psychologists found that people would accept the challenge starting at $20 for winning, which is exactly twice the amount you could lose. This suggests that one nerf on your character will hurt twice as bad as one.
This does not suggest that one nerf on your character will hurt twice as bad as whatever. Like, okay, overly generalized, right? Because it could be any aspect of a character, minor or major. But that's not really the point. You can't say for certain if that just maps on. People will be loss averse, yes, or don't want something negative to happen, yes, sure. Right? But I think you could equally say, you know, in times where nerfs, you could say are quite justified. If there are a lot of tank players who are being forced to play Dino right now in Rivals, and like Dino, but were tank players beforehand, and are like, yeah, we should get a nerf. Is it just going to be loss aversion and churn for the tank player base? Like,
buff of similar caliber will feel good. The human tendency to be loss averse is used by marketing all the time. Why are sales of limited editions so effective? Because missing out hurts, which is why you gotta get that Strawberry Christmas Karen DLC before the season's over. While it can be argued that nerfing is a necessary evil to prevent the game from breaking, there are creative ways to do this that can improve the game instead of just making everyone depressed.
Let's see what he says after this.
One of the most hype-inducing changes I've seen was actually a nerf. During the life of Street Fighter IV, Ryu's Shoryuken was altered many times. Originally, you could cancel any version of the Shoryuken by sacrificing 2 bars of meter to make yourself safe in case your opponent blocked. But after a few patches, they removed the ability to cancel the heavy version, which is the one that did the most damage. While this seems like a bummer on the surface, it gave players the option to do a safe but weaker version, or a risky but damaging version. When you had the resources to cancel, but opted for the high damage version, you were telling your opponent that you're not scared and you figured them out.
I mean, there's making a statement, and then there's just going ham.
There's also the argument for like it's fun to have stuff that's risky and pays off. That's just it, bro. It's like an ability to commit to something if you have the read on the player, you know.
That is what is he doing?
I think he's going for the record.
This nerf was clever because it gave the player a new way to express themselves at the cost of some damage and safety. In contrast, if we look at Ryu's Shoryuken nerf for Season 2 of Street Fighter V, they just removed its ability to do a meterless invincible uppercut. They actually removed every move like this from the game, which caused some controversy. Predictably,
Some of the character designs in these games, bro.
Reaction to this was about balance. You often hear things like, "Welcome to what it's like to be Guile," or "Ryu is dead." But what about its impact on the game's fun? Did this nerf make the game more exciting? Did it make for more creative strategies? Did this allow the player to express themselves in new ways? It might have helped balance the game by making the characters more similar to each other, but as I mentioned before, balance is worthless by itself. Pro player Infiltration actually benefited from this nerf, but still disagreed with it because he felt it made the game less exciting.
무적 시간을 그렇게 조정한 거는
Yeah, what did the community feel about it?
좀 스파 역사를 확 바꿔버리는 좀 개인적으로 마음에 안 드는 변경점이고.
If you look at updates to fighting games like your typical Supers, Ultras, and Ultimates, characters end up overall with more options and more abilities, not the other way around. With more characters and more mechanics, it starts to look like a nightmare for balance, but you also have more ways to solve problems. A hard matchup can seem more manageable if you can choose from more specials, ultras, or isms.
Yeah, I mean, what he's describing here sounds like, I don't know these games, but there's secondary systems for selecting a character that essentially gives you like passives or tools that will make you more effective against characters you have a bad matchup for. Like, in my mind, that is a balancing system.
To solve problems. A hard matchup can seem more manageable if you can choose from more specials, ultras, or isms, and people like seeing their characters do cool new stuff. Because hard nerfing and taking away abilities can be so depressing and kill the excitement, I feel it should be reserved for extreme cases, or creative nerfs.
Yeah, right, which is my argument, right? Stop creating extreme cases by willy-nilly constantly buffing stuff to get quick dopamine per patch. It's really bad that live services do that, bro. It's so bad. Like, you create more and more extreme cases, each season you get further and further into power creep. What was reasonable in Season 1 as a nerf, it becomes like an extreme case because everything's moved so far ahead. Like,
that can actually make the game more enjoyable. And even in games that don't get balance patches, the players will convene and make rules if things get really unbalanced anyways. Regardless, it turns out people still enjoyed Marvel 2 with its infinites and Melee with wobbling. The reality is, a broken game can still be fun, while a perfectly balanced game might not even be touched.
I feel like it's a false dichotomy. It's just the thing. It's like,
the target.
It sounds like generally, like, I'm getting a nebulous, like, yeah, people will complain about X thing, but game's supposed to be silly, and no one plays a perfectly balanced game, which is just kind of like a flatsism, bro. Like, yeah, it's not the conversation, though.
Of nerfs by multiple basketball leagues, George Mikan was a big proponent of a buff that players like him could never benefit from. He wanted basketball to have a three-point line because it would give smaller players a chance to score and open up the defense to make the game more enjoyable for the fans. In 1979, the NBA added the three-point line, and Mikan got exactly what he predicted. Let me know in the comments how you think balance changes should be done, or if there shouldn't be any changes in the first place. This was Gerald from Korea Gaming. Thanks for watching, and remember, you can vote for the 9th game at EVO 2017 by donating to charity. See you next video.
I feel like the problem I have is that he covers a lot of topics that are like very nuanced and kind of posits things and moves on. And is like, this is this way because of X. And a lot of the way he navigates this conversation is like, look, man, his examples for fun are essentially a giga broken modded version of a fighting game or a giga boring stale version with 2 characters. And it's like, yes, it's for the purpose of making an example. And he goes into more depth in actual changes happening in like Street Fighter.
What is he doing?
I feel like it misses a lot of the point, though. So this is a 2016 to 2017 era video after we've seen the history of how live service titles etc have evolved. Yeah, sure.
I think he's going for the record.
This nerf was clever because it gave the
I think there's so much you can learn from, like, I mean, it's, I don't have some, like, it's not like it's written down or whatever, but there's definitely like a lot of core sort of laws you can pick up from like Overwatch's history or whatever. You know, there's things you want, like this game has character selection, etc. I don't think you swap mid-game in this game. I don't believe that's true. But you know, you take like a hero shooter where you can swap mid-game, right? It's too grating and takes you out of immersion, the actual visceral enjoyment, player versus player combat, etc., and focuses perhaps too much on macro every time the game ends up in a state where you lean too much into swapping. Right? Swapping will always be a part of the game, but for players of that game, the issue of that for balance is finding the sweet spot. Right? And when you're not in the sweet spot, it doesn't mean people don't want swapping in the game. It means you're not in the sweet spot, right? I'm forced to counter swap all the time. Doesn't mean people hate swapping and hate the fact that swapping exists in the game. Like, and the way that, yeah, systems like that, there are a lot of sort of laws you pick up from players over time with systems like that. And also the fact that there are kind of, there are some mechanics that in their nature you discover after they're tested on the player base, that sometimes things are just not fun or are just bad, like a Roadhog hook or a Sombra hack. Like a silence or lots of CC, you know?
and you figured them out.
And those are all like little, maybe like quirks or stuff you learn as these genres develop.
I mean, there's making a statement and then there's just going ham. That was
It's basically a cop-out though, stating that this is the correct mindset with throwing all the nuance of all the nuance of all the examples out the window. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can go ahead and say buffing is fun, right? Okay. Because people like it.
Yes, that one nerf
All right. Tell us why.
on your character will hurt twice as bad as one buff of similar caliber will feel good.
And as a matter of fact, bro, this is, I mean, on net, you would like it to be as balanced as possible on release then. Because if you do have to balance it, and you will, because it's a product, then you get a lot less bang for your buck by buffing stuff. And you will degrade a lot of stuff if you're not careful.
Caliber will feel good. The human tendency to be loss averse is used by marketing all the time.
And it's like, okay, let's not bring every, you know, expertise into it and talk about it very generally. Would love to hear him, you said, make the video after like SFH shenanigans. I have no idea what happened with these games, but yeah. Analysis, taunting, and mind games. Oh, that would be a fun one. Yeah, interesting video. Yeah, I think what I quite like about that topic is that I feel like I have a lot to respond with and a lot that I feel is missed, which is probably a good sign. Yeah, because I feel like the genres of sort of hero-based or character-based games have developed, and I feel like there's still a lot out there, or still a lot that's uncovered or undiscovered. And a lot of ground to be covered still in terms of like, honestly, what is balancing a game, you know? Because I feel like, look, games are a very, like, games are like a creative industry, right? So a lot of best practice and law with stuff is very emergent or not figured out. And if there is best practice with stuff, a lot of that has been optimized super hard in like AAA games, which are automatically tied to other sectors of expertise or whatever in a way that's sometimes like symbiotic or blah, blah, blah. Like a best practice for an EA game, like Assassin's Creed 2000 or whatever, is a lot of it's going to be product and sales driven and not necessarily to do with game theory. And if it is, it's in a rudimentary way. It's like using X game theory to achieve Y business outcome. Like, yeah. Roadhog hook, but it doesn't do any damage or CC fixed. Is this connected now? There it is, yeah. Balancing a game is when you leave it alone for 7 years and the community just accepts the way it is. Short for unfortunately. I know. I just don't know how you could make Hog Hook fun and fair. Just make it pull Hog to you. The way you actually rework Hog Hook is you make him have to swing it. You make him have to swing it. He has to wind it up, bro. And it has to make sound, right? And it's a zoning tool. And guess what? It's worse at actually getting the hook secured. And now it's better at getting value as a zoning tool. And that's what it has to be. Like, probably the closest you actually get to a healthy hook is Bucky's hook in Marvel Rivals, right? Unfortunately, uniquely for Rivals, I feel like hook is probably solved as a mechanic in Rivals on Bucky, but the game is third person, so it introduces uniquely at the same time corner peeking whilst behind a wall and charging the hook, which undermines the telegraphing of the hook being introduced. There's no YouTube live comments. Yeah, it's not, it comes and goes. You know what, I gotta give John Balance OW here, but that's a pretty good change. You watched the Lego scandal? Hopefully you did. Gets into corrupt cops in Utah? Are you kidding me? I think the problems with fighting game balance are amplified tenfold in team shooters. What do you mean exactly? I probably agree with you, to be honest. Only way I've been able to enjoy hero shooters lately is playing flank DPS armor. I mean, Overwatch, my late stage Overwatch was literally being like being completely idiotic. Like screwing around on Reaper and Venture. I feel like the issue with balance today is that balance should be making the game fun for everyone, but because every game wants to be your forever game, you end up caring way too much about your specific experience with the game. They would just allow you to have more variety and less battle passes and yada yada yada. You might actually enjoy the game more, but they want a monopoly on your time. I don't know if those are mutually exclusive. Right. Having different subsectors of the community that it's really hard to pander to without damaging other stuff, and vice versa. Like, the Mercy mains, or whatever, say they like Mercy for the problems she brings to the game, or whatever. It's very hard to make them happy without doing some damage to the game. And if games weren't really live service optimized and trying to get them to be your forever game, and people on the whole, like consumers on the whole, just played more variety, this would be less of a problem. Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying, yeah. And to an extent, yes. But it's kind of like a, you know, I think people who also really like an experience can also just end up just grinding it out forever and ever, even if there isn't some sort of reward structure. No one would actually stop playing Rivals if everyone got nerfed. I think there's a major amount of burnout. Yeah. I think it would be a relief. Balanced version of Hawk is Buggy Hook. I did read that. I'm not saying it's mutually exclusive. I'm just saying any game that demands so much of your time, your expectations are going to be so high, so you're never actually going to feel good about your experience. I mean, yeah, in a way, sure. I spend not a whole lot of time on Rivals though, but also I'm not the normal user. My YouTube live stream keeps lagging, so I've been forced into it. I'm sorry. Hello, Queen. Yeah, I usually just finalize my uninstall for Rivals. That's probably fair, bro. Weekend that's hyped on YouTube starts with a band, a guy whose dad is dying, sells his 200k Lego collection to a small company. Corporate buys it out and just refuses to pay his Legos. Like, that's mob behavior. What is that? Dude, put... Wow. Did we want to talk about Black Cat for a little bit? Guys. Alright, I get it. You guys want to play with the goat. I get it. Where was John's clip he sent in? Not clip. Here it is. POV? You appeared on a Black Cat player's screen. Okay, I'll try that again. You appeared on a Black Cat player's screen for 0.001 seconds. Like, what is this dash, bro? Why is it so long? Why is it so... The alt combo is actually egregious, bro. It's literally like... Alt-tap iframe. It's like, in the time... In the period of time, usually where you'd expect there to be a gap for the hero to be vulnerable or interactable to stop you getting killed, that's where the iframes are. They placed it after the minimum human reaction time. Like, that's when you do it. You press it here, and that's it. You can't interact with her. Shows up, boom, oh, she's on me. Now she's immune to damage. I think the community might be there, bro. We might be ready to have the iframe conversation. I might talk about that in the coming week. Even if she closes that distance, it gives you time to shoot back. And as hella, if you could kill her faster... Sorry. And as hella, you could kill her faster than she could kill you if you have the aim. But a lot of people in lower lobbies clearly don't, so they just rather complain. Also, it is easy shots. Okay, just... You didn't need to add that as well. You already said it. I'm in PC Celestial. I main Black Cat. Okay. I've been shot in the head before I get to a Phoenix or Hela during the dash of my ult. Okay. Guys, his anecdote destroys the entire player base of the product and their opinion and their pain points. Put him on the dev team. It's not impossible, as crazy as that may seem to people in lower lobbies. And like you just said and I explained as well, why is she playing Hella into Black Cat? Exactly. That's what's called game sense, my friend. No, it isn't. What? Game sense is not the hero you're on. And all of this could be completely avoidable by playing into the right counters. String a sentence together. Make a point. But people just find reasons to complain instead of realizing the mistake. Oh my god. Whew. I feel like there is always some, actually idiot who just runs interference and should never partake in conversations about the strength of a hero. And this is one of them, bro. Yes, there's a solution to Black Cat. You can do some things against Black Cat technically. That isn't the point. Oh, guys, they're on Devil Dino, and I play tank. Well, there's a solution for it. Just mirror it, bro. It's right there in the select screen. What are you, bad? What are you, bad? Like, yeah, bro. You do realize that even if he does that and experience success and doesn't like it, his original point is still completely valid, and he never had to do that for it to be valid. Because you're not talking about the same thing. Just because a solution exists doesn't mean it's fun. It's a game. So the Black Cat thing, hater, but people don't play any counters at all. The strengths are too strong, and so many of the heroes in this game. And it's, the hero swap system does so much deadlifting for poor decisions in design and balance in a way that is very grating to the player experience. Low elo. Let's say your teams always get shredded by Black Panther. Do you really, on your 50th time playing tank, want to be forced to play the thing and sit on a blind support? No, bro. And you have to, because the interaction is the thing puts a circle down that turns off the entire hero of Black Panther. And that's what they've designed for. Like, alright. You can do it. It's also a problem that that's the solution. That's the conversation. Ugh. Hold on, I had another thing. This one, bro. Third eye is opening. What is this hero? Seriously, man, what is this hero? Desktop audio, please. You are... this will blow your mind. It's actually gross. I love it when it freezes. Okay. You put a portal here and it goes all the way over here, bro. Free escape. Just press it. What's crazy to me here, right, is he goes in with 225. Every time he leaves, he has more money than when he went in. Sorry, except for this one time. It's just free. I feel like the money system on her is too forgiving. Why doesn't a shop have a cooldown? Beats me, bro. You know what? It's probably the simplest explanation of why. I reckon the reason it doesn't have a cooldown is because they put so much stuff in Black Cat's kit that they just didn't know what the cooldowns should be. Like, it would take too much time and testing, and they just erred on the side of, oh, we'll just throw it in. It's just too free, bro. There are 5 other shop items. Like, that one there is crazy. Literally just teleports all the way from over there. Right. Just, like, Gibbs the Luna. She's pink mist. Right. Leaves. There's a health pack. Oh, my God. Leaves 375. You should be broke. When Black Cat came in, I wanted to learn her. Now she's firmly in the I object to this character's existence category. Yep. What does anyone do? Exactly, right? What do you actually do? Because she's invulnerable half the time, then teleporting out and dashing. Like, this is purely, if we allow this to keep existing as it is, the only answer is that you keep giving backlines abilities to become completely immune to damage. Because she does this for free. Like, you don't contest it. She just iframes you, bro. Simpler answer. Heroes weak on release don't get played. Heroes who don't get playtime that people don't buy skins for. What's the play rate of a permaband hero? I firmly believe in a game like this, bro, balancing the game is like a financial loss aversion. There's the money going in and there's the money you're losing, right? The money coming in and the money you lose, right? Both very important, right? So the part of stopping money you lose is also as important as making money a lot of the time, right? Part of that. Just ensure it so that each product release goes smoothly and your projections for what you're going to make are robust. And you're not going to have mass outcry from players. You're not going to have to immediately, you know, everyone stop what you're doing and fix this thing right now. Stuff like that. What do we do, man? Yeah, Black Hat needs a look, man. If she doesn't get changed in the next patch, I will be kind of shocked at that point. I think Dino also needs a look. Dino definitely needs a look. I feel like, yeah, the last couple of releases that are just like giga-busted heroes that sit in ban slots are not shifting the needle for me, because I want to see Black Cat in my games in the ways that you saw the potential of the hero and a good player on her and them being crazy. Not that you hit the skill floor of getting value on the hero and they're really uninteractive and super, super scary because she's quick and then she's iframing you. And that's kind of it, bro. What's Gallus larping about right now? Like, it is bad though, so it's okay. A baddie. Okay, alright. Magic now has the same problem. Her TP can be infinite with the right piercing throw management. People just decided in past seasons she's balanced and let it go now. Thank you, Gorland. Thank you, Gorland. Because I've been sitting on talking about Magic for like a year now. The iframes are not okay. Iframes are a problem. I think Star-Lord, Phoenix, Magic, Black Cat. Probably someone else I'm missing. But yeah. Major shooter, it's not that deep. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Get him on the dev team. Yes. Yes, thank you. Every time massive amounts of players have a common pain point, you should just tell them to get better. You should communicate that through official dev channels. And then when the shareholders come to your house, because you halved the peak that happens every season when new content releases, you can tell them why you did that. All right. All right, it's time. Damn, he's stalking. Wait, Alligator, you in a party? Let's get a climb going. Consider what trend the devs are setting. Believe me, I have. By the time Black Cat, Devil, and Gamma are balanced, you can be complaining about newly released heroes. Well, it's actually like a practice of theirs, essentially, to obfuscate current issues by just bringing on the next evil. It was quite literally how they manipulated team-ups for a while. Like, essentially, like, I think around the time they introduced, like, Hella Namor, it's like they brought in an egregious team-up specifically to manipulate bands away from, like, Phoenix, who had been a massive talking point and problem, and didn't change her in a patch that everyone was expecting something to happen. And it's like, they just... Phoenix, nothing. Hella Namor team-up introduced, and I think that band slot started going to Hella, and... That happened with Phoenix so many times, is she dodged nerfs because they would move something into the bad slot superfluously with, like, team-ups or some giga buff. And it was also like... It was always like, bro... And that wasn't even with new content. Like, a new hero release. Chud stack climate time, true. Chud stack. Here's a prediction. It's time to predict. So what happened when they released a weak DPS? Yeah, to me, the problem I feel that people have with Blade, if you ask them, is not that he was weak immediately. It was that when they tried to make him not weak, they half-assed it several seasons in a row, and they're still doing it. It's like it's now old history that Blade was released, but he's still being like they won't touch him with a 10-foot pole. Now, as weak as he was on release, I don't think is acceptable, but him coming out in like Dino or Black Hat level state is... No. I think it's always best if they can find... And I think it is objectively difficult to do so. But I think that the aim should be that the hero comes out decent. Hello, Daxu. Bet I'm about to piss the seat.
Which hero do you think you want to be today? Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Did we get a game? Oh my god. We did. No, I'm fake. Oh, my mistake. Will I ever get villains again as playable characters? Apocalypse, Darkhawk, etc. What would you want? I would love Darkhawk. I think Spidey villains are really good choices, to be honest. It's almost weird how they've... Do you reckon it's been long enough to say they kind of avoid villains just in general as like playable? I think it's probably been long enough, right? Might be a forced Adam game.
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever behold.
Do you reckon he unironically picked Widow for the team up?
I will bring peace to this universe. No
That dude poor. I feel like they avoid villains as characters, and I don't know why. And it's like, how do you want to theorize it? Do you reckon they sort of waiting for like, maybe there's villain-centered stuff like,
Get ready.
maybe it starts with Doom? They might be clued into further MCU stuff past like Doomsday, right?
You've certainly come a long
So maybe there's narrative-related stuff where they'd bring more villains in. And they want to make it more like event-related stuff. Maybe that's part of it.
power like yours.
Maybe it's just from them. Maybe there are some seasons where they want to like...
3, 2,
They do something bigger with the Rivals story. And, you know, the shift moves to... something with the Sinister Six or blah blah blah, like anything like that. I don't know. I feel like because it's been a while now and we don't really get villains, that it maybe they're being saved for something, or it's bigger like Rivals Marvel ecosystem related, or like a bit of both.
My fault, my fault.
I've been exploded.
I'll be shipshape in no time.
mission area.
I fear that's an unbanned gambit. I thought it was Mr. Ref in the Maker skin, bro. They're waiting Doomsday to release to let it go and shake the story, yeah.
God, why'd you...
Because
God,
if there
why'd
was
you
a
leave me, bro? What the fuck?
if there was a bottleneck or like a for big narrative changes, it would be Doomsday. That would happen first. Oh boy. The movement? Deadlock player, by the way. You think Doom will drop after Doomsday? I feel like
Keep going.
it's such a, like, so much of the Rivals community is talked about or, like, wanted it, that I think it would almost be rude not to, have him be, like, a playable character.
I am strengthened for battle. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Pushed him into my throat.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
My tank's on the point, though. No, bro. No, bro! I actually can't play as this hero. This fucking slop.
He plays subtle. Yo.
Not off rip. It's been too long. Play this creature.
White fox on the hunt.
I'm gonna add the Justice League.
They've almost got it. Thanks for the love, love.
That's from. It's from the Hawaii 5-0 verse, bro.
A little help, please. Need a lot more than you know. My spirit's steady. Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
What a hero. What did I even do, bro? There's Mr. Rip Buffs, I see you no ball. Yeah, I know. I'm in sub jail right now. There's the follow better man. Oh my. Everyone exploded, holy bro. Gambit moment. Eh. I touched. If rank, yeah. This is what I get for eating the Kit Kat sideways. What?
Speed, stamina, and some very sharp claws.
What range? I calibrated in diamond, bro. It's grim.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
My
Is
hands,
it also? Wait, what?
my hands are cold. That's why. That's why we're losing.
Sure.
True.
Is champ also or not? What do you think?
There's no war, bro.
Only if you win.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
there's
crying.
no war.
I'm crying.
You just look like a chud. Like, you're not even
Kit
tall, bro.
sideways is
Come on.
insane.
The battle
grip.
starts in 5, 4,
I just want to play Black Cat, man. It's the time band there.
1.
Well, no shit.
All you need to do is
Why is Kit Kat so good?
Yeah, I play. I've got 70 nails in it, bro.
Press Q. Oh my god.
anyone willing to help? Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Cheer, bro.
Mission area is yours.
Jesus, bro. Alright. Everyone turned and then just hopped off.
You thought you got rid of me? How'd it chance?
Uh-oh. Okay. I had a feeling when I held tab and saw Ace when I was on White Fox for like one life. I was like, the swap isn't gonna change anything, is it?
Much better.
I'm solo heals. Okay. Great. I feel like I save it for the next fight, bro. I did that. She takes everything. Couldn't hit a card there. Saved my life. It's like we're being alt diffed. I was the guy who asked someone to place up. Oh, he's on C&D now.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I'm dying inside. Great first game.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Bro, I was perma-dead. That was crazy.
You better, man.
Me? That wasn't my fault. But you see my tags? You see my tags? Do you see my tags?
No,
you see my
no,
tags?
no,
That was not my fault. That was not my fault.
What's my
That was
champion Elsa doing, bro?
not my fault. That was not my fault. That was not my fault.
he's fucking, he's 2. It's 14, bro! Kit Kat is so good, man.
I lost 15. How much did you lose?
14.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone! He's gone! He's gone, he's in queue.
Okay. Oh.
That wasn't my fault. It was immediate team diff. Got a chocolate candies. I have to agree with you, bro. Like, I don't know why today, man. Oh my god, that was so good. I'm in heaven. If it was any other chocolate, I wouldn't have been as, I don't know why, right now. Oh, Maltesers are pretty good. Oh, yeah. Probably good that I never get them. Anyone else have that problem with Maltesers? I can't be trusted with them. I just can't get them. Not true. I don't treat them like that. And actually, the small packet's pretty good. We're back at the family house. We had a big thing of Maltesers. You can just eat the whole thing. Blaming on Gambit making it through? Yeah. What DPS do you think tank mains should try? I want to say Mr. Fantastic, but it's kind of like... He is not a... He's not a tank. And it would probably be better to actually recommend something that's more DPS-y.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
I've seen wonders out there.
I'd say something like... Our Punish is a good entry hero.
Now,
Yeah,
who
Punisher.
am I gonna banish from this match?
Bucky's not bad because you do have a good amount of like tank. He's got a bit of that like tank tradiness about him that's not really there as much in a hero like Hela. I'm mainly saying that because he kind of brawls a little bit more. Okay, Gambit next. Take me, my duelist of choice is Magic, but that's mostly because she's my 7th favorite comic character. After Magic is Storm, but after those two it gets hairy. A unique hero pool. Says me. What's the 007 First Light playthrough? Guys, there's too many people saying it now. Do you really want me to play it?
Or villain. I'm not judging.
Buying Maltesers was only acceptable when it was a primary schooler trying to fundraise. What? It's like the soft Maltesers? What do you mean the soft ones? I don't want any crazy crossovers with rivals. Yeah. I kind of agree. I think I'm like I don't really like crossovers either.
Hey, I'm looking for a giant tree and some humanoid morons. You seen them? They're kind of my only friends.
If they're on Clintar, find them fast. I'm going to destroy the whole planet.
Like, I don't know, man.
The battle starts
A crossover is not the most like anti your game story thing ever.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
And like your whole game world and everything. I don't know, bro.
Is not much of a choice at all.
It's literally just a marketing thing, just put in the game. It's like, it may as well it might, like, run an ad when we're in spawn. You may as well. Like, I don't know, man. If we lose Hulk this early, okay.
New raid detected.
Hey. Give me out, they are. Did I keep it? I didn't keep it. Oh.
We are Venom.
There's gonna be supports. Yep. I call that till like the second? I barely play anymore, bro. Thank you, It's Cardi, for the raid, bro. Hello, how was stream?
I'm more resilient than you think.
What were you playing? Or from Wish. She's gone. She's dust. That dude poor. Oh, the games? Well, this is the second game and the first one was atrocious. It was not good. So, alright. Zinky Gallus, would you rather get stabbed or Marvel Rivals ranked 72-hour charity livestream? I might get stabbed. It's crazy, bro. Oh, bro. Oh! Was that a strange shield for sure? Great use of the meter there by me. Wow.
Captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
No cutie pies.
These creatures may be the spawn of Monstro.
Shield never hurts. All eyes over here.
Get him? Nice. Yeah, good stream, good everyone. Too.
Fantastic.
Thanks again, Cardi. Sorry, I'll do a shout out when it's between rounds. It's, because I think the mods aren't here.
Different.
Try to avoid saying that out loud though.
New follower.
Is he acting like Fanta was the reason we were winning, bro?
So she got.
It's not me. Music's enhancing the gameplay by at least 20%. Oh, thanks, Dante.
Oh.
Least favorite character to fight against no matter what you were playing.
But the best thing I ever built was my family.
An extra force field? Great.
Dude. Oh,
There in the cosmos.
God. You gonna make me go through my hate? I have to filter all of my hate? I feel like, unfortunately, so many supports seem like benign or samey that I'm not sure if I hate anyone particularly higher than the others. Invis I find pretty offensive, but not... It gets more frustrating over time right now, but I don't know. It might actually be Phoenix, bro.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I'll take a cosmic crash over fighting vampires any day.
Yeah, this is real hulking. Okay.
The shield certainly would have spotted an enemy. The enemy is here.
Over here. I can heal you.
Ooh. If there's one that's a hot take, I might actually, it might be strange, bro. On you, Susan. Did I cancel the... I did. You can cancel the impact and the knockback by using the team up. Why though? Well, Alt, keep me up. Come forward. Okay, King.
Feeling fantastic. You're welcome.
There's Uncle. I mean, max my life. We made it. Hello all. Oh. Okay, he didn't have the shotgun now, we're good. Yeah, go for me.
Let me return the favor.
I'm giving Diddy, extradition? I don't know. Bro hates the shark. Nice. Playlist is popping tonight. Yeah. Thought we had another map. Oh. Plus 70, please. I'm on my tummy. Keep getting MVP, that dude poor. Wow. We're nearly back, guys. Not a single ult that game. And... Great point. But I feel like, personally, it may be bad for me to look for more fantastic ults.
Prediction complete.
Here's a prediction.
It's time to predict.
Rage is my least favorite tank to play. He's so boring, his only value is teleport. Kinda. I hate playing against him because if you're any less mobile hero... Sorry, if you're a low mobility hero and he's remotely near you, he just runs at you with his stats and kills you. That's it. Like, that's the entire interaction with the hero, and there's nothing you can do. And then once he's done it once, they get that look in their eye. You know the strange players, bro. Mm-hmm. Anytime you are within 30 meters of them, that's all they do. Yep. They just fucking... Little chihuahua demon takes hold. Arf! Arf! Last gallery card is coming in 8.5, so we don't know the Season 9 heroes yet. Bro, I saw something about Ice Cream Girl, or what? Sorry. Soft serve. Who, defecates ice cream. Apparently, it was later explained that it works, like Cyclops, in that she pulls from like an ice cream dimension, but instead the portal is her ass. This is why when Iron Man started as a film and he was basically just like a jaded tech billionaire, it was more palatable. Also, and Paste Pot Pete season went. What? Oh my god, he looks ghastly. Peter Petruski. Abilities. Gifted intellect, marksmanship, disguise. Uses a paste gun, fires a stream of glue. The adhesive dries instantly and can adhere to nearly any surface and is virtually unbreakable, flameproof and vulnerable only to ultraviolet light. He's so accomplished with the use of his gun that he can trap an opponent's limb, jam machinery, build restraining walls, and form paste lassos. He shoots glue. It's just vile. Yeah, it is. Yeah, bring soft serve in. Can you imagine how many skins they'd give to soft serve? Oh, you know, they would be fetishizing the living out of her, bro. Oh my god, man.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'll allow it if she's 6'7", muscular, yet bottom heavy.
Your concern, Odin's son.
Asgard is my concern.
Then you should worry about Loki, not me.
What?
Battle starts in 5,
Green Goblin?
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
No. Surfer, bro. At first, Bob Quinn stated that soft serve had very different plumbing than regular humans, but upon further consideration, Quinn decided that her body was instead a portal to the ice cream dimension, with pooping being just a colloquialism for the bizarre location of the portal. Bro! No, he went there. No, that was Diddy. Okay. Mind crush. Sound an ass. I love more walls. It's really good. Oh my god. Must have been the severe limits of that cooldown. I thought that was like a 45-second one. Am I right? Your mascara looks so good. Me too, Edward Kenway in Assassin's Creed 4. We're on Wolf. Okay. I love that. I love that when there's some talentless DPS in the enemy team sees me on Fantastic doing absolutely nothing for the entire push. Counter swap me immediately. Alright. I might actually have an alt window, bro. Hit it. I did that. Ooh, a few alts. Oh, the last DPS got both our support alts out. Okay. I'm now against Star-Lord, Moon Knight, Punisher. Guys, I'm playing hide behind the corner. Mascara, if anything, eyeliner. What if I did it though? Imagine. Just one hit. That's all I get time for. If they're gonna queue up all my animations, they need to queue up the dying animation too. I'm sorry. You know what? True though. I can die at the end of my sequence of actions.
An extra force field? Great.
Oh boy. I hear that pon shotgun.
Don't think we had the portal.
Guys, what if we had a Sewell there? That would be insane. Pull Deadpool into the game with 3 rolls. He's just got a Wolverine passive. You know, I forgot for like a full season that was even in his kit. I just forgot it was there. I reckon give Reed something like that. Give Reed a passive like that, bro. They just hate Star-Lord, I think. They just really, Thor from Wish is down. Alright. Okay. Yay. I hate you fantastic players.
Keep up the momentum.
I'd say get in line, but no one knows we exist. Can't say I used the team up. I thought he just jumped off the map, bro. Oh, did he? He did. He got the mag. Mag must have had so much fun there. This is just a die moment. I just need to die. You'll never take me alive. Reed is so corny. A Namor player. A what?
I won't rest until this is solved.
Glass houses, bro.
An extra force field? Great.
I hate taxes. Sincerely, like a billionaire. Like what? Oh my god, bro. Oh.
Only 60 seconds left.
Insane space. Actually, though. Ooh, I walked out.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Stop him! Oh god. You never get the health, bro. I swear it gets longer and longer every season, bro. Oh, come on!
I'm more resilient than you think.
The final 10 seconds. Get that vehicle moving again.
Oh. Okay, okay. Yeah, turn around. I pressed V like 7 times and it didn't pop. It didn't transform it, bro. That's alright.
I won't rest until this is solved.
Are we still touching, bro?
When science failed me.
Oh my god, it's another fight.
A shortcut through space. Good medicine. Ancient beast of each star, we shall guide you.
Alright.
The current score is 3.
Make your short about it. What, when I just died?
Time to
Do you think
switch
Mr. F will
things
get
up.
another wave of buffs season 8.5? I hope they find that it did nothing and they do something else to
The
him.
right heroes could make all the difference.
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos.
I haven't looked at his win rate on the tracker websites. Is it meta? It's one of them. Characters. Mr. F.
Everything eventually ends. I'm here to make sure this is not the day that it does.
Okay, across ranks it's moved by 0.09% up.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay
So
strong.
look at GM level, look at him. 51% win rate, 4% pick rate, 7.5. 50% win rate, 5% pick rate. Like, I don't know, man. His numbers are just so the same all the time. I feel like his win rates don't help in assessing him.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He wasn't ready for every new hero. Yeah, that's true.
An opportunity for combat.
Okay, let's try it.
What am I? Invisible?
Oh my god, I nearly... Whoops.
To cause massive destruction. Surely Ragnarok is next.
Beyond all limit.
Strong defense.
He stayed in? Okay.
Never fail to impress me, Reed.
Okay. Sparky, what do you mean by that? They had no joke attached to the buff/nerf to Fant? You mean they did the compensation nerf? Is that what you mean? Oh, they did our ults. Oh my god, bro. Oh! Man. Maybe flip harder, idiot. I did that. No one could have predicted that star buff. Oh, bro. And you know what? They're never gonna revert that one, bro. Because Black Cat's still not been nerfed, Dino's egregious, and there's bigger fish to fry, and there's only so much that can be on the radar of, like, the entire community. God, bro.
Only 60 seconds left.
Pick it down.
They're getting so low, bro. Let's shot you back out. Here it comes. Oh! Woo! Woo! He ulted. He rage ulted it. There it is. I knew I was going to die before it went up. Oh! But I need to go for the... I think my game crashed. It did! My game fully crashed. Oh my god, it's been so long. What the I don't know if I found a bug because I don't know when this has last happened. But I've already had this game. I died at that portion of the ult when you're about to jump. And when you leave spawn, you're really desynced and you're really laggy. And I don't know if doing it twice in a game causes serious issues. I have to go for those though because I was like 3 or 4 transforms deep and still getting attention. But went on for so long your game exploded? Yep. How you doing, Major Dom? I've been complaining about the Stoller boss for a while now. I haven't seen anyone happy about his ult charge buff from whenever it was ago. Yeah.
My ultimate goal is
Okay.
solve everything.
Christ.
Let's get started.
Shortest rivals fight, bro. Slapped. Don't iframe if my attack is a lingering hitbox. Hit at the end. I'm not jumping to that, bro. I was gonna die too.
Only 60 seconds left.
What a relief.
Or just hit a yeah. Do a bit of that. I guess not. Good night. Francis's insta win button is gone. John Bernthal would not play like that.
Can't stand down yet.
He stopped them in their tracks.
They're portaling.
Fantastically elastic.
I have a shield, but no complaints. The final 10 seconds.
Well, they're dead.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
An ult went off. I am dead though.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a
She
good
better
time
get
to
that
stop
ult
them.
in spawn.
imperils not just Asgard.
There's still more work to be done. A shield?
Well, okay.
An extra force field?
We've been discovered.
Let's stop that vehicle.
Strange. My chud.
Shielded from harm.
Only 60 seconds left.
Oh. Spotty, my man. What if I just do that one? Good job, insect. What else we got? Oh,
Down to 30 seconds. He stopped them. Let's win.
oh.
Beyond all limits.
Whoa.
Judge, jury, executioner.
The final 10 seconds.
I didn't cue it. So I'm done now.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
What are we coming up on?
Rest
Rocket.
until
Okay.
this is solved.
Look at that. Game changing.
Don't give them another inch. Or else. Better stop that vehicle. I accept.
Fantastically elastic.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Oh my god.
Double kill.
What if Fanta ult grounded flyers on the way down? I'm with it. Yes.
Another epic victory.
Would it be broken if Fanta ult would last until you missed a bounce? You mean it could go forever? OCE, yeah. Potentially? But so many things break it. I feel like it would be busted OP in really long fights. Like games with long fights, yeah, it would be a big problem.
Prediction complete.
It's past 10
It's
now,
time
so
to
I might
predict.
have this be the last game, guys. What is this, bro? I'm not Diamond 1. I'm not. Ever encountered a spider with the name Glippy? I'm not sure. Too late for a rate my clip? No.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
I think Fanta ult grounding flyers on the way down is actually fair. I feel like that's not a problem, to be honest. Big anyway, it was Eternity 1-0 something.
Who am I gonna banish from this match?
Sure, I'll first ban Phoenix. Thanks, Joven. Yeah, bro, I'm happy with banning our GM Dino. If he's on our team, I'm sorry, bro. Like... Hope he's the best Spider-Man OCE. Is he now? Well, alright. Oh my god, these bands, bro! I'm in heaven! Whoever played the game again? Really? I've seen such perfect bands. Let's fumble it. Come on. First time Panther?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You missed a lot while you were wrapped up in that cocoon, old buddy.
I have learned all I need to know, Peter Quill. You need not
What if a big form also did health percentage damage? I don't know, bro.
But is it cool if I do it anyway? It's kind of my thing.
The battle starts
I'm gonna end up saying in a couple seasons, probably a little bit.
2, 1.
Just because of how power crept everything else is.
Capture the mission
What?
area.
How he's been power crept, I guess.
Friends have saved my life far more times than weapons.
I'd rather not.
Even so, it's always nice to have a couple of weapons.
But like, what does he do to Dino, bro? He literally can't do anything. That's it. Like, you just are useless. Yeah, you and me, yeah. Yeah.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
love being blinded and then stuck in my ability till I'm dead. Because, you know, unit target abilities can't target anything when you're blinded.
Capture the mission area.
Fat cleave. Oh, yeah. Where are you going, twin? I love that no reg. Bacon's little orb coming towards me, bro. Hello, chat. I am back. I got my back blown out by Ram for 3 consecutive games. Oh. Hello, Indy.
Progress has passed the halfway point.
Wow. Fuck. Oh, transform and he's alive. Yep. Woo! Stop jumping! I did that. He's mad now. I hit nothing. Stop that man! I just dodged that. That's kind of a leap. Oh my god, it's my ult, bro. Just let me have it. Just let me have it. Star-Lord as well, bro, I guess. He got him out the sky. This is just like some sort of Marvel movie. Angela in the big 2-6. Shout out our Adam. Where did I shoot that at? Be some kind of Marvel rivals. Yeah. Oh my god, look at them gripping. What? Stagger him though? Shods. Hey man, you gonna buy the new Skyrim coming out end of the year? What? The new what now? Everyone turn and stop the fantastic ult. Yeah, because it's doing anything. Like, let's be real, bro. Come on, Benjamin. Jesus. Is there genuinely a new Skyrim? What are they calling it, Skyrim 2? Or is it like Elder Scrolls? You know, Infinity or whatever. Okay. My exact face every time a madam revives. Rimmed sky.
Even in the face of cosmic cataclysm, every one of us can make a difference.
Wolverine. This girl's been stuck on number 5 for actually 15 years. Well, if Starfield's any indication, if they release another Elder Scrolls game, that's a wait and see.
The same as always, Adam. A universal truth that can unite us all and bring an end to this madness.
The games in GM3 went this wild.
My friend. Blind faith in anything, even science, often leads to catastrophic.
Guess so.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Woo!
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Perhaps I should have stayed in my cocoon a bit longer.
Us against the world.
Jesus Christ. Actually, I actually just need to play like I'm holding the fucking briefcase full of money. Like, help me. You little pest. I actually slapped her with my fucking crosshair, bro. You. What are you doing?
Pretty flarkin' impressive. You're welcome.
I genuinely got my spine ripped out by the Winter Soldier, bro. Like, that would have been a sick ult. There's some Mortal Kombat level, like, gore in this game. I got tenacity, bro. Excuse me?
I am ready to put on a show.
Ooh. I love when I'm doing my shortest bounce possible and she's on this much health. I hit her for, what is it, 130?
I'm not ready to give up yet.
Foolish me to have thought I should bounce back towards the enemy team to continue the kills. No, I should have stayed there, gotten stranded there, and then killed afterwards. Oh my fucking god, man. What? Good dog shit animal, by the way. Thank you. Yes, that one was bad. Like, what? What? Him and not me, Bucky. What am I up a W comment? It's like 20 by now. I'm personally waiting for the smart fridge release. Kill all Mr. F animators. Ladies touch point. Oh my god. Oh my. Control seized. Oh, getting him now would be big. That's big. Oh, I did not want that right now. Wonderful. I've never had so many instances of losing 800 health in 0.3 seconds. It's time. Where is she? Where the fuck did she go? They're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead. She went to hell. I'm getting emotional instead of treating this as a joke. So it may be the last one.
Winning isn't always about hitting harder. Sometimes it's about thinking harder.
And when I say control, me when my balls are called control.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
What if they added Engineer TF2 to Rivals? You know what? Engineer TF2 had the sauce. Okay? You know who doesn't have the sauce? Torbjorn. You know what Torbjorn is, bro? We want people to think they might be feeling like the engineer very, very rarely.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I've seen some weird stuff in my day, but this
That's it. That's it. That's right. Hello, I got a dip. Hello, Fido. Bye. I use my jetpack. Yeah, do it again. Or not. Okay, go. Both tanks bouncing on it. Yeah, Mr. Fantastic. Yes. Get him, Storm! I haven't seen this many tornadoes since fucking, playing against Mirage in Deadlock. Designed to not let you look at him. That's alright, I'll just avoid him and go across the map. Oh, his ult is teleporting across the map. Bet, okay. Quite the stretch. Now Hulk tour. Well, I didn't use the team up, but... What did I just do with my mouse that made me lose it? It's alright, I'll get him in probably 40 seconds. There'll be a window to kill them with help. There it is. Oh my god, it's so good that we won that fight, bro. Where'd my hand go? Alright, chat, let's VOD review that res. Oh my god. Oh my god, that locked me out so bad. I had all my buttons to save my life and I didn't press a single one. The only res to kill a man. Who, in your opinion, is the hottest character in TF2? Mine personally is the medic. For obvious reasons, I'm trying to get that Uber charge. They're all dudes. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, if he had a BBL, he would be twice as survivable. If he had a BBL, he would live twice as long. If he had a BBL. Oh my god, he tackled him. My god. I still got him. That's 3. Thanks, Galacta, shorty. I'm gonna drag Thor by that cape into the incinerator. Like in Mortuary Assistant. He's kind of just dead, huh? Shout out his C&D. I'm dead again. I explode again. John exploding. I think medical researchers need to get Zinky into a research program. I need to rewatch. She said that. Let a gallywag spawn. Let me hit those. Go through that. Adam, wizard, my goat. Where is it? Where is it? Got his ass. Oh!
Season 8 a movie.
Season 8 a movie.
Another epic victory.
Fantastic. Ah, I can finally rest. At least it didn't take a lot of effort. Us against the world. Oh my god. Prediction complete. Can I ask how you prefer to bounce on it, or is that considered social faux pas? Yes. Was tweaking a little bit. If it's a Pride Month, it was called Glide Month, and we all went hang gliding, and every year there were thousands of preventable deaths. Prefer to bounce on it focusing on rhythm, or do you like to spell your name? I was saying yes to the second one. Where was that Adam res? You and you were already cooking? Hold on. Thank you, King. Where's John Wizard? That was rejected during screening for a behavioral study. They ask if you watch my stream. I'm one of Gallus's most regular chatters. I don't mean bowel movements. That would be an insane accolade. This isn't the res I was looking for, was it? It was earlier. Kinda wanna see this though. The mouse movements are to be beheld. Oh my god, pop it. Jesus. I would have expected to die way sooner. Okay, that was kind of a... If he didn't have self-res, it should have been a while away. Alright, where was the res I wanted? Oh, it should be about here. It is the one that threw me off, bro. Did you see that? A tiny UFO. What? That did throw me off. Okay, I want to see the last fight from my POV. Or maybe I go bird's eye. We won only because of the crop duster. Is this the last fight? I come through the TP, but it is the last fight, yeah. Worst and best res of the game and all in the same spot. Where his ancestors failed us. How long is this? Shortest? Shortest Marvel Rivals fight. No, this is a ended fight, right? It's not. No, it is. Okay. Or it's not. I can't remember what I said. Here we go. There's the goat. Look at my silly hands. Oh. Pest control. Yeah, nice. Big by me. Well, now I'm useless forever, so it doesn't matter at all what I do. The instant explosion, nice. Shout out Hulk with the stall. Losable. We got this C&D. He got the C&D. The Hulk did. He's him. Gone wizard. It keeps going, bro. Oh my god, what happened to Thor up here, bro? Look at that dude pull. Oh my god, this was so losable here, bro. Jesus. We're just too good. I did that. What an ult. But keep it $1.50, guys. Not a single one person in chat is allowed in a social experiment. Can we get 20 Gallus chatters into a Jubilee episode? Chat's a social experiment. It really is. I should stop now. Thank you for playing. Should have said that earlier.
Good night.
Good night. Makes more sense. Your neurodivergencies get you dropped from studies because you're not in the norm. Therefore, you are not a control unless the experiment is specifically for people with ADHD as the experimental group. Good to know you run into an issue with AU. There, though, considering how, you know. Go to a social experiment. Chat, should I turn up as Gallus Overwatch? I pull up talking like I do on stream. When he Gallus chatters vs Guang Guang Jiong Jubilee episode. Gallus immediately knew. That's because of my intelligence. A social experiment. Everything's over-intellectualized as some sort of codified theory. Yes. What is a vibe? I don't think my body can feel that. Oh, all right. Yeah, habits of reading long-form documents, including a penal colony and higher numbers of... Habits of reading long-form documents? Penal colony and higher numbers of neurodivergence? Wait, is that actually a thing with Australia? Jubilee guessed the rocket OTP would be fire? Literally, Australia has more autistic people because we were a prison island. That's kind of elite. Chat, if you were the first one out of the prison in Australia, just the prison, you know how everyone was released like 20 years ago and then it was like a game of Rust? Remember that? Yeah. What would you have done? Anything in the slop shop? Guys, I haven't bought it. Do I need to cop this before it's too late? It's for the Wolverine skin. We made a faction and started raids. Probably would have had a mental break from getting too annoyed by flies. I'm just kidding. I would have run around the woods on all fours. I feel like I've seen this before, almost. I don't know. Meow. Why is it so voluptuous? Oh, this is a good color scheme. I feel like that's a good one. Can we nerf the hero? I'm on my tummy. Me too. That's egregious. Okay, well, that's enough. Why would you guys make me do that? I can't believe it. Here we go. The Holorex is kind of sick. Give me that. Maybe that's why I can't be in social experiments. I got sent to the main menu for pressing that? Okay. Oh, it's because I pressed the go one. Of course. Who is this? Is it Magic? Future Magic? Sick. Okay. See regular Magic in the back? Ah. I love the magic emoji. See that? TikTok fam, I'm going to say goodnight to you guys first. It will be a short stream on Wednesday. But I'll see you then. Good night, TikTok. Thanks for the love tonight. Take care now. Stepchat's gone. OG's fighting the clones are like Link versus Dark Link. God, that was so sick. What is that word behind Gallus on the wall? Bro, you know when I did that podcast, I flipped my camera because when I was on there, I was like, oh shit, it's backwards. So I flipped it, and then when I go and look at when they upload it to YouTube, it's re-flipped. So because I flipped it, now my name's backwards. You're the best team in Rivals. No, you didn't. Gal's the type of guy to want to play the piano. That's right. That's the kind of guy who knows every note of One Final Effort. Was it recorded in Discord? No. It's on this actual, like, podcasting platform. Oh my god, it's Halo. Wait, hold on. Okay, bro. Fuck you. Oh my god. For reference. Just closed Spotify. What does a goat's meta look like? The weird thing I have with a goat's meta in Rivals being a thing is that the game itself is kind of just goats. Like, fuck. The home page. Oh my god. Teach me Overwatch history? No, I need to end. Gal's the kind of guy to approach every day with unmitigatable glee and vigor. Me getting up in the morning, via several alarms. I have not woken up in the morning naturally on account of my body for years. Me waking up. Oh. Another day in hell! Man, fuck! Sounds like the Doctor Who theme from 2008. What? Triple Tech and Triple Sup is actually unbeatable? Probably too strong now. Okay, Queen, are you there? I didn't look at your clip. And then we will say goodnight. Where did you send it? Hold on, just in the meantime. Gallus portrait from Cyclonus. Is that the dare? For fuck's sake. Am I MVP? Oh, it's here. Godzilla brings nuclear bomb back into team.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Oh no. Stop sign cam? What do you mean? Oh my god, the instant pop is crazy. It actually makes it look like you were expecting it. Oh my god. I can't believe you're fucking alive. 90, 80 health. Yeah, Jesus. I feel like you have a high sensitivity and a small mouse pad. It's a pretty cool clip, actually. It's not bad. I feel like a 4 to 5. I feel like it's like a... The ult got 2. Is that crazy? Got this giant...
I'm Diamond 1.
This clip sucks.
And this technique is called sensing the enemy. I'm Diamond 1. Put your Claymore...
2 kills? Yeah, fucking... yeah. Is it everything Lalus? Okay. Mr. F buff, give him the ultimate nullifier as his ultimate, and he just wipes the team like Tony. Guys, what if Mr. F actually had a really good ult because the character's shit? Give him Phoenix ult. Give him... Actually, Phoenix ult works perfectly because it also heals him. Playing a laptop with my mouse next to me to say I have a small mouse pad is understanding it. I knew it. You said Rob's not recompile shaders every fucking time? I do not know. It's Chappy. Hello, Thomas Roger. Guide the raid. Stop sign cam. Ah, that's what it was for. Okay. How's it going? Good, Bizwell, but I'm ending the stream now. I'm sorry. Okay, YouTube fam, I'm saying goodnight to you guys first. I only run YouTube streams on Mondays and Fridays. So it's a short stream on Wednesday, but I just do TikTok and Twitch on that day. Kind of try to have a bit of a gap because I don't stream that often. yeah. All right. Good night, YouTube. Thanks for the love tonight. Take care this week. I'll see you guys Friday if you're not on the other ones. Good night.